the morning, you're only supposed to eat or drink, shall I say, green juices, fruit juices, or water or Hi, I am Jasmine, and today I'm going to be showing you how to cook a very simple Indian style burrito that is healthy. It consists of cauliflower, chickpeas, um, I guess you can edit that part out, and then um, also cabbage and kale. And so for the chickpeas and the cauliflower, these go in the oven on 375 for about maybe 20 minutes or until it's soft. And so this is an Indian style dish. So I put curry on it, curry, turmeric, a little bit of grapeseed oil, and some pink Himalayan salt. Right? And so you just mix it up in there. And the chickpeas, I already kind of mixed those up. And so that's the chickpeas and the cauliflower. And so, yep, I did the same thing for the chickpeas. I put curry, turmeric, pink Himalayan salt, and grapeseed oil. And you can cook it for 20 minutes or until it's just tender or until you're liking. Just edit them. Move, son, please. Thank you. Okay, 1 second. So I'm gonna put that in the oven. And then I am going to make the kale. With the kale, I'm going to put it on like medium high heat. Or yeah, medium kind of high, more so medium. Put a little grapeseed oil, just a little bit. You don't need a lot. I'm gonna wait till it get hot before I throw it in there.
Yep.
But I'll wait. And once I throw it in, then I'll tell you what I'll season it in. No, please stop. Please. See, this is what my brain. Yes, mama's brain. Oh, I guess I can show you for right now. Another topping that goes on the burritos is pickled onions. And so I'll show you how to make that. We're going to get you a little pot. And so for these, you get some. You don't have to do the purple onions, but that's what brings the nice like pink color when you do the pickled onions. So you can put those in there. Then you're gonna add maybe about a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is good for you. And so I'm not gonna measure it. Just cut all this out, okay?
No, no, you already know how people do. You know the right measurements.
Yeah, no, the ancestors.
The ancestors, yeah, speaking through us.
They speak through me. They say, okay, Desmond, okay.
I learned that from my grandmother.
Yes, so you're gonna do apple cider vinegar, and then to kind of dilute it, you're gonna add some water.
Okay.
And I'd say about a a cup and a half. You kind of want to submerge the onions,
Mm.
right? And then this part, the seasoning part, is really up to you. I try not to add a lot of salt to my food, but for this, I add a bay leaf, bay leaf, and then when I thought about this recipe or like pickled onions, it makes me think of like pickles, right? So I was like, hey, I can add some dill. So I'm gonna add some dill weed in there, and I'd say about a teaspoon or so.
N- Now, not to throw you off, but what taste does the bay leaves bring and the dill seasoning bring to the menu, to the meal?
Okay, so the recipe does not call for the dill, right?
Okay.
But I put the dill in there because, like I said, it reminds me of like pickles, and I just like the flavor of dill, right? It's like that. You get like a vinegary with the apple cider vinegar and like the sour, or you know how dill is. And so the bay leaf, the recipe called for bay leaves.
Okay.
The dill, the recipe did not call for, so I just put that. Like that's just what my spirit told me to put.
All right.
Add some dill. Um, You can also add like thyme, which I don't put it in there. Black pepper, which will add like a little kick, just a little bit. And these are whole peppers, so you only need a couple. I put like three or four. Um, and then yeah, and so you let that boil. You can put the top on it. Oh, you can also add garlic cloves in it also as well. I don't have any garlic today, but that's one thing that's really good in it. Um, and so yeah, and then you just let this sit and boil for maybe about 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, and you'll know when they're ready. The onions will be soft and they'll be pink.
Oh wow.
And then you can strain it. Yeah, it's really it can be, and you don't even have to do it on the stove. You can actually do it like you just boil the water with the herbs in it and pour it over the onions in like a bowl, and then it's like I just like to do it like this because I like my onions really soft.
I've never boiled onions before.
You have it?
No, I put them in the
No,
oven, I grilled them, I sauteed them, but I've never boiled an onion.
Have, no, there and I always go to like a lot of Indian restaurants and places, and they always have these pickled onions, and I'm like, they're so good, right? And you're like, how do they get them like this? And so I was just like, let me just look up a recipe, and it actually included this recipe, like another link, with these Indian style tacos, and I was like, let's just try it, and they always turn out really good. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, so you just let that boil. And like I said, you can add what you want. You can add garlic powder, onion powder. I just don't add too much because it's gonna be enough with the vinegar.
Gotcha.
That's what you're gonna get the kick of that. That's what I really want to taste. So yeah, I'll let this sit and boil on. Well, my stove says six, so like medium. Um, oh dang, this was not on. And I love using my
Yes.
iron cast skillet. My grandfather, we always had a bunch of them in the house, so it was only right that I had one in my house. Um, and it's way better if you didn't know to cook with these than to cook with like non-stick.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, we're just gonna add the kale in, and this is the dinosaur kale, I believe
Mm.
is the name of it.
I love kale.
I love kale. My son loves kale. We eat it a
Nice.
lot for breakfast. Well, actually, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm not even gonna like. We eat it a lot. Yeah, Yeah, he loves it. I was actually really surprised that he likes it so much. And so the kale is something that I decided to add to this. I've made this before. The last time I made this, I made it with kale and it was really good. The cabbage is also something I decided to add to it. Because I like vegetables, right? So you can let the kale cook. I wish I could zoom in. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, so you just let this cook. I'm gonna add this organic sprinkled 24 herbs, spices, and spices seasoning that I
Mm.
got from Whole Foods.
Okay.
Really good. Um, yeah, it has a lot of the things that you would have in your cabinet: rosemary, onion, garlic, pepper, black pepper, red bell pepper. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. So I'll just season it. And you don't need a lot. The one thing I am missing that I am kind of bummed about that I didn't realize I didn't have was a potato. And so it usually calls for curried potatoes as like the 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 base on the tortilla
Hmm.
to kind of make it like stick together. It'll still stick together, but that's just something also you can add. I try not to eat a lot of potatoes anyways though. So maybe you could substitute it for sweet potatoes.
Yes, sweet
I'm not
potato.
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how because you're supposed to put curry powder on them, so I'm not sure
Okay.
how it would taste, but does it hurt to try it? So yes, I'm gonna let the kale cook.
I love sauteing kale.
Listen, when I tell you we eat it, we also dang. I don't okay, there's these sausages that I buy. They're plant based. They're beyond meat and they're like brats.
Mm.
And in the morning, I'll cut them up and I'll saute them with the kale, garlic, and onions. And my son
Ooh,
loves.
garlic and onions.
Yes, I know. I love garlic and onions. Like, and
Yes.
it's so crazy. Before I had my son, I didn't like onions, and now I can eat them raw. And he'll walk up to me and just grab them, eat them raw, because he doesn't care.
The red onions are so many vitamins when you eat them raw. So yeah, it's so delicious and
Yes,
nutritious for you.
yes, definitely,
Mm. I add it to a smoothie every morning. Kale,
What?
um, mint, onions, and either a bell pepper or cucumber. Well, cucumber.
Yeah, I actually, if you want to, I can do a juice. I can show you how.
It's up to you. You don't have to.
Oh no, no. Well, I have plans on it, but I mean, I don't. You know, I just have a juicer, and so I usually make a juice. Because you're really supposed to only eat a meal around like 5, 6 o'clock is when you're supposed to eat an actual meal, but during breakfast and noon, lunch, you're supposed to do juices and water and teas, fruits and veggies, but no like heavy grains or anything like that.
Can you say that one
And
more time, sis?
that in the morning, do you not hear me?
No, I can hear you just for the audience.
Huh?
Can you repeat that?
Oh yes. So um, in the morning, you're only supposed to eat or drink, shall I say, green juices, fruit juices, or water or tea. And you're supposed to have a more heavier meal with like grains, lentils, whatever. In the evening, around 5, 6. So in the morning when you get up, you have a glass of water. You can juice some vegetables. I usually do celery, and also the way that you combine vegetables and fruits is a big key. but I do kale, chard, um, sometimes cucumber, um, and if not, I'll switch it up. I'll do chard and spinach or chard and kale with cucumbers, celery, or I'll just do a celery and cucumber juice. You know, so and then there's all different types of fruit juices that you can do to cleanse your body. So the kale is sauteed. You don't need to saute it for too long because you don't want to cook all the nutrients out.
Hmm.
So this is to my liking. Um, so I'm gonna turn this off. The onions are boiling. I'm gonna show you them. Actually, I'm gonna show you everything so you can like edit. I'm gonna show you. How do I turn this around?
Yeah. Yes, yes. That's the look. Yep.
Kale.
Yep.
All right. And then
Mm.
we got the onions.
Wow.
And they could be done right now, but I'm okay to let them get a little bit softer. Um, but yeah, so just let that cook, and then I will
They're
show
so
you
beautiful.
the. Thank you. Yes, I was like, what can I make? And so this is the chickpeas.
And did you season the chickpeas with anything?
Yes. Oh, yes. I said that. But I'll tell you again. Um, and then when I take it out too, I can say what I cooked everything with. But so for the chickpeas, I used curry, turmeric, and pink Himalayan salt, a little bit of grapeseed oil
Okay.
on this one, and that is all. And I seasoned the cauliflower with the exact same thing. Not a lot of salt again, um, but yeah. And so now I will do the purple cabbage. And one thing I have learned about cooking is that you want your food to be colorful. A lot of the foods not represent, but correlate with your chakras. So your greens are going to be for your heart chakras. Your purples are going to be for your crown. Um, your reds, your bell peppers, your raspberries, strawberries, right? Going to be for your roots and so forth. So yeah, you just want to make sure that you have a variety of
I like that.
colors. Yeah, yeah. Um, you want to eat the rainbow, literally. So I'm gonna add a little bit of grapeseed oil. I use grapeseed oil a lot when I cook. Not a lot. You don't want to overdo it, right? So the kale, I'm gonna let this heat up a little bit first before I put it in here. And what did I put on the kale last time? I should have looked up the benefits. 'Cause I don't know it all
Mm.
off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, just had a question that I just remembered. That cycle that what a person should have for breakfast when they should eat solids. That's a cycle. It's correct.
Is it what?
The cycle that you were referring to, that's a cycle, but it's called something like a Bavarian or something like that.
I'm 1 second. Let me see. I actually don't know that there's a name. Let's see. Um, is it called? A what?
I was on Instagram looking for what it was called.
I'm sure that Queen Afua
Da, da, da.
talks about it. Um, I just know that based off of her book and just because we've always been taught to eat 3 meals a day.
Yes, absolutely.
Um, but we think those 3 meals are supposed to be heavy meals, um, and they're not. So I'm trying to find where she talks about
Called
it.
the
I know
circadian
she
rhythm.
did.
Oh,
Your
it's called the. I get it
There's
here.
a specific
Yeah,
time,
let me find out. Let me find out. Let me listen to what she
specific
has.
time
What's it called?
to energize the body, and there's a specific time when you should be resting so that the body can absorb and use the nutrients. In my plant-based program, not only do I learn how to eat better, but I also teach you the science of the body so that you can learn how to use it as medicine to heal it naturally. Did you know that the body has its own? It's called the circadian rhythm.
Okay, the
Okay.
circadian rhythm.
Okay.
Okay, and I could text you the spelling of it because literally what you said about eating heavy, that was similar based into this little schedule that she brought up, and I googled it, and it is something that they recommend. So that's interesting that you kind of do that either like your knowledge that you gained or by reading Sister Fuya's
Yeah.
information. So that's interesting. But
Yeah.
it's just a definition. It's not like the basis of that's what it is. We call multiple things for different cultures. But that's
Yeah,
real.
for sure. And yeah, it does get very deep and like super like between 4 and 5 is when you fast or drink tea, drink warm water or fresh wheatgrass, and then from 6 a.m. you do a liquid meal, a kidney flush, a fresh fruit juice. So the kidney liver flush will be a green juice, or you can do a fresh fruit juice. And then around 9 a.m. you do the lightest solid meal of the day, fresh whole fruit, soaked nuts, seeds. Then 12 p.m. you do organic fresh vegetables, um, and you can do the juices, 8 to 12 ounces, but you have to finish it before 1 p.m. Then 3 p.m. the heaviest meal of the day, vegetarian protein, starch, vegetables, which I'm way off because it's supposed to be between 1 and 3, and then between 4 and 8, again organic fresh vegetable juice. Um, have a light dinner. Oh, yeah, you do protein and grains between 4 and 8 actually, and then at 12 a light fast or a dry fast, and yeah. So and obviously through all of that, making sure that you're drinking a lot of water. That's why I literally have. I went to Whole Foods and I have like 3 of these, and yeah, we drink a lot of water over here.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yes. Yes. And that's something that I'm also too trying to not trying. I am teaching my son. He loves water. That's I get him his little organic juices, but that's about the only thing that he drinks besides breast milk. Is water, and he loves
Mm,
it. So we're sauteing the um cabbage now,
okay.
right? And I like my cabbage a little crunchy, a little soft. So I'm gonna let it cook a little bit, and then what am I missing?
You reminded me I have to go to
Oh,
Aldi's to pick up some grapeseed oil.
you said what?
You reminded me I need to go into Aldi's to pick up my grapeseed oil.
And another thing, I know, I'm not sure how much it is there, but yes, baby. What do you want? This? Yeah. What? You don't even know what this did. He's gonna pull it out. No,
Damn
why would you
chef.
throw it? Okay, son. Go on somewhere. Beauty butt. See? It's that nap time. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Oh, that Walmart. They have usually grapeseed oil is super expensive.
Hmm.
I think I got a bot. It was like $3 or $4, 388 or 360 something. It was under $4 for a little bit smaller than this. It's like the same one that you buy at I think it's Aldi's. I'm not sure how much theirs is though, but I always tell people like some things I do get from Walmart organic because they are cheaper just because Whole Foods will charge you just because it's in Whole Foods. Um, so
Hmm.
yeah, so you can season the cabbage. I'm gonna put a little bit of this organic sprinkle
Okay.
on there. Um, Again, with all these different flavors and textures, you don't need a lot of salt.
Okay.
Our brains just try to tell us that we do, or the cells in our body. Yeah. So, um, oh, he said it. He knows. So the onions are done.
Okay.
I'll show you those once they kind of cool off. And let's check on this cauliflower. He like, you hear him talking about, Okay, I'm gonna let the cauliflower cook just like 10 more minutes maybe, just to get a little softer. And again, you can do it to your liking, because remember, you can eat vegetables raw or cooked.
Okay.
These are still a little crunchy, so I want them just a tad bit softer, not too soft. Um, and then I'll show you guys how we create the wrap. And the kids will love this. Everyone will love it. Right? Yeah. Can you tell them how you eat healthy? You should listen, no, for real, you should put little captions when he's doing that, edit it, and be like, like what a baby would say.
Hmm. Yeah, smart.
What? How else do you eat healthy, Noble? How do you eat healthy? And what else?
Yeah, absolutely.
He just told it.
Smart man.
He
Yes.
just said
Yes,
it.
sir.
And do you cook? Do you help mommy cook? Yeah, do you want to help? Okay. Okay. You want to go drink some water? Go get your cup. He's going to get it too. He got down. He said, I'm going to get it, Mom. Okay, so
I,
everything is done. I'll show you.
okay.
So we got the kale. I'll make it look pretty so you can like try to here, hold on. You know what I'm gonna try to help you out since I right?
Mm.
Yeah, you could take a little snapshot. Right? Okay. Then you got that beautiful
Oh, that's
purple.
beautiful.
Man, isn't it?
She is gorgeous.
Yes, and I got the light up against it so you can I'm trying to get the angles for you.
Gorgeous.
Then you got
Okay.
the pickled onions, right?
I'm gonna do this tonight.
Are you listen? I'm telling you, and you should edit it so you get them frames. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
Maybe in the summertime or something, if we could do it again. I don't know. I've been like cooped up. We don't have no company. I be trying to.
It's worked out perfectly.
Yeah, stop. Hey. See, he wants to be spoiled right now.
He wants to be picked up. Yep.
Yep. He probably wants to eat. Okay.
No,
Okay,
you're
mommy's gonna
tripping.
get the. Yeah, no, Noble B. What do you want? Okay, you want to explain? Oh, you want to eat? You ready to eat dinner? Yay! Okay. Where's your apples? Did you eat all your apples? Apples? Can you say apple? Mm. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna fix his movie first. Okay, here. You get your apple? 1 second. Stop it. Okay, get up. I gotta go. Is it nap time? Ooh, what they doing? No. Okay, I had to slip away from him. Oh, let me turn this kale off. I'm burning the kale. Oh, snaps. Okay, so the chickpeas and everything is done. All right, I'm gonna show you that so you have a nice picture of that. Okay,
Mm.
so this is the kale. I said the kale, the cauliflower. We got the golden brown chickpeas, right?
Mm.
Yes. Okay. So you said you're gonna make it when you get home.
Yes. I don't have
The
anything.
one thing,
I don't have anything prepared tonight.
the one thing I will say that you've got to make that I did not have. I thought I had the ingredients. I have everything except the mint and cilantro. Is the mint chutney that goes with it,
Okay.
and this is what you dip it in. When I tell you it's so good, it's so good. So I'm gonna move this. How can I do this so where you can? So I'm gonna assemble it, right? But I want you to be able to see it. So, all right. So we got. Oh, I mean, you can come pick some up too if you want. I
I
mean, you
may.
won't have the
I
chut.
would honestly have to take you up on the offer. I did not cook. And I have a client at 6:30 after phone. I may take one of those.
Yeah, you can. I can make two for you. The only thing I like I said I don't have is the chutney, which
I
is
got
like,
okay.
huh?
I got some things in my refrigerator that I can create from.
Yeah, that you could like, yeah, to make like a dipping sauce. But the chutney is part of an Indian dish. It's, you
Okay.
know. So is this split? What is that? Split tortillas?
Mm-hmm.
Organic. I got from Whole Foods. Really affordable. They're about like $3 I think. So you'll just take one of those, and you can toast them if you'd like. I don't. I just like them the way that they are, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna take some of the chickpeas, and because we don't have the potatoes, I'll kind of use this as like a base and smash them a little bit on here,
Mm.
just something to keep it together, right? So like that. Then you take some cauliflower on there. You don't want to put too much because these tortillas aren't the biggest, right? And then we're gonna take a little bit of kale, right? And then we're gonna take some cabbage. And you want it to look pretty, right? I know I like eating food that looks pretty. And it's pretty and it's healthy for you. So it's a win-win, right? And then to top it off, you're gonna put some pickled onions.
Wow.
Yep. And so I'll show you what it looks like. Sorry, I'm new to this Zoom stuff, trying to figure it out.
That looks so delicious.
Yes. So that is, and they call this an Indian style Frankie.
Mm. Wonderful.
Yes. And so you're going to roll it up. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Okay, baby. Mommy's here. Do you want 1 second? I'm just gonna give him some food that maybe, even though I know it's his nap time, maybe he'll let me get a couple more minutes. Here. And for him, he won't, he might not eat like the burrito, so I'll just give him a little, taste of everything. But he loves chickpeas.
That is great.
And kale. He likes veggies. Here. Here. Come on. I know. Mommy, just give me 5 seconds, okay? And then you can wrap it on up, right? And you can eat it like a taco. Or you can wrap it up. Oh, this one broke. Don't worry about that, okay? Because it's all going to go to the same place. Oh, this one's bad. I don't even want to show. We just going to keep that picture. You frame that picture. But, yeah, so you can roll it up. These are, like, falling apart. I don't know why.
Okay.
What are you doing? What is your problem? Why would you do that? He just flipped his whole table over. Wow.
Yeah, when children
You said what?
when my children are doing that, frustrated or through, they'll take their food and they'll just throw it.
Yeah.
Mm. And voila. Okay.
Voila. Like I said, they are really good if you like not fry them, but just kind of cook them in the iron skillet, get them a little toasted, and then dip them in the chutney. Amazing.
I already know. I
And
can
it's
already
quick.
tell.
Huh?
I can already tell.
Yeah, and it takes about 30 to 40 minutes to make. It's
Yeah.
a quick, healthy meal for you and your family.
Oh, not bad. Yes, absolutely. Well, I've learned some things, and I'm gonna make it. And if you're willing, make two for me, and I can stop by and
I
also.
got
I'll
you.
I like how it looks like when you bite into it, it looks as if it's cheese coming away, but it's not actually cheese. It's either the
No.
cauliflower or the beans. If I'm not mistaken.
Mm,
Or like something
it
that
might
just
be.
sure.
It
Being
might
fancy.
be the kale.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
yes.
not sure.
I'm hungry because I
I'm
haven't
not
had
sure
nothing.
why these ones are like falling apart like this. But usually it sticks together pretty nice and it doesn't fall apart like this. But yeah. And yeah, so there you have it. I'll make a nice one, a prettier one, and then like take a picture of it.
Okay.